2A all day. What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of 2A all day. It has been a while. It's been a while. Stained reference. Sorry guys, work has really just started to pick up finally. So I've been really busy with that, and I've been less diligent with this channel, and I apologize for not having more content. And I know that if I want to grow my channel and be serious about this, I need to be a little bit more diligent with that. But I do appreciate you guys subscribing, and I do appreciate the comments. So keep that up, and I'll try to keep up on my end of the bargain as well with giving you guys content. All right, so let's get into it. We've got the Spiritus Systems LV119 Overt plate carrier. So I do have their covert plate carrier, and I did a review on that a couple months back. So you guys can check out that video if you want to learn a little bit more about that. So there's really not too much different between the overt and the covert plate carrier. You'll have a little bit of moly up top here, and a little bit of moly on the back, and then the back will be equipped with zippers, which will allow you to attach a back panel. And that's really the only difference between the overt and the covert. You know, the cummerbunds are the same, the attachments are the same, the way you hook up the cummerbunds is identical, the straps are identical. It's really just the moly and then the back panel. So let's get into it. So I've already done a review on a plate carrier, and so you guys are thinking, well, what, you're just going to do another review on another plate carrier? No. So the reason I got this plate carrier is not to treat it like a plate carrier, but to treat it like a bug out bag. And I know probably some of you guys are thinking, a plate carrier as a bug out bag? Are you high? No, so hear me out, guys. So with the back panel, on this rig here, I can carry basically just as much as I can in a bug out bag, but I also have armor plating. So that's why I'm going with this. Now I'm trying it out. It might not be long term, but right now I actually really do like this setup. I really do like the idea of this thing being a bug out bag type of approach to this. So let's get into it, okay? So up front here, right off the bat, I do have my blood type and KNDA, no known drug allergies. I want people to know immediately, God forbid if anything were to happen to me, they know everything that they need to know, what I can and can't take, and my blood type. I also do have a knife here. I actually do like it. I'm probably going to keep this knife here. The only time that this knife really has ever gotten in my way, and it's not even all the time, was sometimes when I'm shooting offhand, when I've got that buttstock in my left shoulder. Every now and then it'll make contact with this handle, but nothing to the point where it's a problem. So I think I'm going to keep this knife on it. Plus, as a bug out bag, if I'm going to have this on me, I want a knife, pretty accessible. Moving down, I've got 3 AR-15 mags here in their little shingle on their micro fight chest rig right here, and then I've got 2 9mm magazines, and then I have a little admin pouch here. It's actually empty as the time I'm shooting this video, but I think I'm going to keep batteries in here. I was playing around with some different stuff, and I've got batteries on all my batteries. I've got lights on all my guns. I've got optics on most of my guns. So I think that keeping batteries in this little admin pouch is probably going to be the most beneficial for me. Now I have a Velcro panel up here. I think I'm going to keep it bare. I was running a couple things like this on it and other things, but this thing is already, guys, as you can see, so thick. Like, not with 2 C's, not with 3 C's, like 17 C's thick, guys. Hashtag 17 C's thick. I was testing stuff out like this, and I don't know, it's too much. So I do like the fact that this is bare, just in case I just want to keep the straps over top just like that. I can do that. So I'm going to keep that bare for right now, but because I have this option behind it, I can always add stuff later to it. Okay. All right, so that's how I have the front. I do still have the elastic cummerbunds because you can still put radios in here, extra mags, a tourniquet, maybe a small water bottle, things like that. And again, because this is my bug out bag, I want to have as many options as possible for holding stuff. All right, so I like to compartmentalize things and just have things on me if I need it. All right, so I am running the Hesco L210 plates in here. You guys probably want to see that, don't you? All right, give the people what they want. So let's flip this over here. So same thing with the Overt and the Covert. It does still have this little pouch here, this little sleeve, so you can put paper material in here, maps, whatever. Okay, so let's get into it. So I am running the T-Rex Arms non-ballistic padding here. So the padding goes towards your body, so this would be going towards your chest. And it's very nice. It's very lightweight. I mean, very lightweight. An ounce or two. Pretty cheap for a set of two. I think it was $30, and it shipped within a day or two, so that's really nice. And it's vented here, so you've got nice breathability. I've worn this plate carrier for, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 hours testing it out. Not a ton of testing time, I realize that. But from the 4 to 5 hours that I have been testing it, I really like these. They're very breathable. And then we get into the Hesco L210s. So I have these exact same plates in my Covert plate carrier. It is their swimmer's cut. I think these are great ceramic plates, guys. I think the L210s are very competitive when it comes to the pricing, and I really like them a lot. And as you can see, even though this is more for a sappy cut, it still fits very nicely over top the L210. So I'm very happy with that. All right, and same thing here, guys. It's just the Velcro. So I just tuck that in and I pull that all the way up so it's nice and snug. Okay. All right, flap this over top. All right, now let's move to the side here real quick, and I want to show you. So there's a couple different zipper options here. Okay, so you've got one outer zipper and one inner zipper. So I ended up going with the inner zipper, again, because I'm treating this like a bug out bag. I'm putting stuff in this back panel here. So I wanted this to be open. Now, if you want to go a little bit more streamlined, you would attach the plate carrier zipper with the outer zipper, and as you can see, it cleans it up by about 1 inch or 2. All right, but again, I've got stuff in here, so I ended up going a little bit wider. Moving back. All right, so up here, I've got, and I forget what Spiritus system calls this top panel. I'll put it up right now. I went with this. I also bought another one. The other one is just more of a pouch, but the back panel already comes with this pouch. So, oh, get it into frame there, champ. Okay, so this pouch comes built into the back panel, but the top part is actually custom. So you can have this. There's another piece that I do have, but not attached to it, or you could just run it kind of blank. I ended up going with this just because the other attachment is very similar to this, and I don't need a whole bunch of just pouches. So up here, open Velcro. I'm going to leave that open just in case I need to attach anything there. And what I'm running up here is I've just got a couple smaller extra AR-15 magazines that are empty. I've got a little 5-rounder and a 20-rounder. And you can really put anything in this, guys, and that's what I really like about it, as you'll see what I have in the next one here. So with this one, I've got a flashlight here, little Surefire flashlight, and then I just have that clipped in on the side. And then I've got a little smoke that I have from IWA International. Again, guys, in case I get lost, in case you need a smoke screen, I know some of this stuff might sound a bit ridiculous, but you never know. So rather have it and not need it than the other way around. All right, so I've got that right there. All right, so moving to the sides, I just have some mechanics gloves here, and then I have some chem lights attached to the zipper loop right here. Little patch, you guys like this? Little 2A all day action. I got it from Patch Panel. They're based out of Canada. Really good people. Evan over at Patch Panel does a really good job at getting back to you if you have any questions, if you email him. And because it's all customizable, they actually, it takes a few days, but it actually doesn't take that long considering everything is made to order. And on their website, you have, I would assume, thousands of different options when it comes to the fabric material, the back material here for the lettering, what you want on it, what you want it to say, whether you want it to be IR or not. So again, Patch Panel, I think they do a really good job. Almost all my patches are from them, and I'm really happy with the work that they do. Okay, so moving in here now, in this bigger pouch, I do have a tourniquet, handcuffs, medical shears, and a full IFAC medical kit. All right, so all my medical stuff is back in here. I've got basically everything that I need, all right, in the event of an emergency. So I like having that right there. Someone can easily access it, and that's good. Now, again, because this is a bug out bag, I also have shing, a little K-bar multi-tool here for the little knife and spork for eating. But I do have food in here, guys. I have dehydrated food in here. So I usually carry water with me, and in a bug out bag, you should have at least some sort of food with you, just in case you are out for, you know, a day or two stranded. It's always good to have something rather than nothing. Okay, so now let's move up top here. So up top, we've got these little buttons here. They just little straps. They strap it in, and this opens up. And I've got a few things in here, guys. So I've got a little shovel. All right, a collapsible shovel here. It's got a serrated edge and stuff like that. So again, you never know when you're going to need to dig a trench or get unstuck from from a situation. If you're off-roading, dig yourself out. So I have that in there. And then I also have in here a life straw. So guys, if you don't know what a life straw is, look it up. Again, this thing has actually saved many people's lives who have gotten stranded or lost. And you can go several days without eating or longer, but you can't really go that long without water, especially depending on the environment. So I would invest in a life straw if you do any type of camping or survival stuff, or if you want to, if you're thinking about things to put in a bug out bag. A life straw, in my opinion, is essential. Okay, it's good for up to 1,000 gallons, I think. Okay, so I also have a flare here. I might put a second flare in just because I have the room, and better to have, two than one. And again, just a flare just in case, something happens. So I have that back here. Now, I put that stuff back there just because I want to have it on my person. It is important, but it is kind of hard to get back to this panel. So I don't want to put anything dire or absolutely essential in here in case somebody needs to get to it that quick. All right, so I put important stuff here, but not, life-saving stuff in here necessarily. All right. And that's about it. Oh, she's a big girl. Okay, let me flip this back over. So I think that's about it, guys. Oh, one more thing. I'm sorry. Let's talk about this little extension here. All right. So there's this little extension flap. So if I wanted to keep my shovel extended, or if you have other tools or utensils that are a little bit longer, this does extend down, and the bottom is reinforced with kind of this canvasy material, so it's really durable. So if you do have any sharp objects, this is not going to wear away and not going to tear apart. So that's really nice, and it does extend. It probably gives you an extra 5 inches or so of space in that little back area. And then you can just tuck it away if you're not using it, just like that. And it gets out of the way. All right, guys. So that is my review. Again, slightly different just because I am looking at this as a bug out bag material. I am happy with it thus far. So as of right now, I'm going to stick with it. That's the end of this video, guys. If you have any comments or questions, please leave it in the chat down below. Like this video if you found it entertaining. Call me out on anything if I got anything wrong. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.